Understanding the intricate relationships within various fields of psychology can illuminate the dynamic interplay between key components that shape our mental processes and behaviors. By exploring how these components interconnect, whether through convergence, harmony, feedback loops, or causality, we gain deeper insights into the mechanisms that drive human psychology. Each field presents unique patterns and explanations that reveal the profound interdependencies at play. This journey through the interconnected realms of psychology promises to enhance your appreciation of how these elements coalesce to influence and define human behavior and mental processes. In clinical psychology, diagnosis, therapy, and mental health form a tightly interconnected triad. Effective diagnosis identifies the specific mental health issues an individual is facing. This, in turn, allows for the implementation of targeted therapy. David H. Barlow explains that effective diagnosis leads to targeted therapy, which in turn promotes mental health. Improved mental health subsequently refines and validates the initial diagnosis and ongoing therapy. Thus, the improvement in one aspect directly influences the other two, creating a dynamic and holistic cycle of care where each component continuously enhances the others. Applying clinical psychology in your own life involves embracing the interconnected triad of diagnosis, therapy, and mental health. Think of yourself as a detective. Diagnosis, identifying the root of your mental health issues. Once you've got a clue, it's time for therapy, like a trusty sidekick, to help tackle those issues head-on. Improved mental health is your reward, validating your detective work and therapy efforts. Each part amplifies the others, creating a holistic cycle of care. So, if you're ever in a rut, assemble your mental health team and tackle each day like a superhero. In cognitive psychology, perception, memory, and problem-solving are deeply interwoven. Accurate perception allows information to be effectively encoded into memory, which is essential for solving problems. Ulrich Neisser highlights that perception and memory are foundational for effective problem-solving. Conversely, engaging in problem-solving activities can enhance both memory and perception. For instance, solving a puzzle requires recalling past experiences, memory, and interpreting current information, perception, which in turn improves future perceptual and memory processes, creating a harmonious cycle where each component reinforces the others. Applying cognitive psychology in your own life involves leveraging perception, memory, and problem-solving. Imagine your perception as a sharp-eyed detective picking up details everywhere. Your memory then stores these clues like a diligent librarian. When problems arise, use your inner Sherlock Holmes to piece everything together. The more you engage in puzzles or challenges, the better your detective and librarian become. Next time you solve a puzzle or remember something important, give a nod to this powerhouse trio working in harmony. Developmental psychology examines the mutual reinforcement between cognitive, emotional, and social development. Emotional development supports cognitive growth by providing the emotional stability needed for learning. Jean Piaget noted, cognitive, emotional, and social developments are intertwined. As children develop cognitively, they also learn to manage emotions better, which enhances their social interactions. These social experiences, in turn, provide new contexts for cognitive and emotional development. Each component, cognitive, emotional, and social, thus supports and enhances the others, creating a conjoined progression throughout development. Applying developmental psychology in your own life means nurturing cognitive, emotional, and social growth. Imagine learning new things, cognitive, as building a strong foundation, managing your emotions as decorating the rooms, and enhancing social skills as inviting friends over to enjoy your space. As you grow in one area, the others benefit too. If you ever feel stuck, remember it's all part of the game, and each new skill helps you grow stronger, smarter, and more emotionally resilient. Social psychology explores the reinforcement cycle between social behavior, attitudes, and group dynamics. Social behavior influences individual attitudes, which in turn shape how people interact within groups. Leon Festinger observed, social behavior shapes attitudes, which influence group dynamics. These group dynamics then feed back into influencing individual social behaviors. For example, a person who behaves altruistically may develop a more positive attitude towards group cooperation, which strengthens group cohesion and promotes further altruistic behavior, creating a reinforcing loop. Applying social psychology in your own life involves understanding the feedback loop between social behavior, attitudes, and group dynamics. Think of your social behavior as the first domino, shaping attitudes and influencing group dynamics. Behave altruistically and watch how positive attitudes towards cooperation strengthen group cohesion. Each interaction adds depth to your social narrative. So embrace your inner reality star and know that your actions today shape the dynamics of tomorrow. In biological psychology, the relationship between brain function, the nervous system, and behavior is causal. Brain function directly impacts the nervous system, which controls behavior. Roger W. Sperry stated, "Brain function directly impacts the nervous system, which governs behavior. If brain function is impaired, the nervous system's ability to regulate behavior is also compromised." Conversely, healthy brain function supports a well-functioning nervous system, resulting in appropriate behavior. This straightforward causal relationship illustrates how vital brain function is to behavior through its control of the nervous system. Applying biological psychology in your own life means recognizing the importance of brain health on behavior. Think of your brain as the control center, the nervous system as the communication network, and behavior as the actions. Keeping your brain healthy ensures smooth operations, like a well-maintained headquarters. Focus on activities that support brain health, such as proper nutrition, exercise, and mental challenges, to ensure your behavior remains balanced and appropriate. Health psychology involves the inclusive relationship between health behaviors, psychological impact, and healthcare systems. Health behaviors, such as exercise and diet, significantly affect psychological well-being. Shelley E. Taylor noted, "Health behaviors influence psychological well-being, which in turn affects and is affected by healthcare systems." Psychological well-being impacts how individuals interact with healthcare systems, which in turn influence both health behaviors and psychological states. This inclusive network ensures that each component, health behaviors, psychological impact, and healthcare systems, affects and enhances the others, promoting overall health. Applying health psychology in your own life involves integrating health behaviors, psychological impact, and healthcare systems. Picture your health behaviors, diet and exercise as spa treatments, your psychological well-being as the Zen state you achieve, and healthcare systems as the supportive environment. Good habits improve mental well-being, making you more proactive in healthcare. Each healthy choice you make enhances your overall health and happiness, turning your life into a personal wellness retreat. Industrial organizational psychology examines the nonlinear relationships between employee motivation, job satisfaction, and productivity. Employee motivation drives productivity, leading to higher job satisfaction. Edwin A. Locke explains, employee motivation drives productivity, leading to job satisfaction. However, if employee motivation decreases, productivity and job satisfaction are adversely affected. This nonlinear interaction means that changes in one component can significantly influence the others, but not always in a straightforward manner, highlighting the complexity of workplace dynamics. Applying industrial organizational psychology in your own life means understanding the nonlinear relationships between motivation, job satisfaction, and productivity. Imagine your motivation as the starting lever that sets everything in motion. Boosting motivation drives productivity and leads to job satisfaction. However, if motivation dips, it affects the entire setup. Keep an eye on that lever of motivation, and remember that a little nudge can set the whole workplace in motion, making it run smoothly and efficiently. Educational psychology investigates the harmonic relationship between learning processes, teaching methods, and learning difficulties. Effective learning processes and teaching methods reduce learning difficulties. Benjamin Bloom noted, "Effective learning processes and teaching methods mitigate learning difficulties. When learning difficulties are addressed, teaching methods and learning processes can be further refined. For example, adapting teaching methods to address specific learning challenges can enhance the overall learning process. creating a harmonious cycle that improves educational outcomes. Applying educational psychology in your own life involves harmonizing learning processes, teaching methods, and learning difficulties. Think of it as a symphony, where effective learning processes and teaching methods strike a chord, reducing difficulties. Adapting teaching approaches to address specific challenges enhances the overall learning process. Approach each lesson as a musical piece, with every element contributing to a harmonious educational experience, leading to better outcomes. Forensic psychology explores the conjoined relationship between criminal investigation, court cases, and law enforcement. Court cases rely on thorough criminal investigations and effective law enforcement. Sol Kassin highlights that criminal investigations and law enforcement actions converge in court cases, influencing and reinforcing each aspect. Successful outcomes in court validate and strengthen investigative and enforcement practices. This conjoined relationship means that improvements in one area can directly enhance the others, ensuring that each component supports and reinforces the effectiveness of the others. Applying forensic psychology in your own life means understanding the conjoined relationship between investigation, court cases, and law enforcement. Imagine thorough investigations as detective work, court cases as the drama, and law enforcement as the backup. Success in one area strengthens the others, creating a cycle of justice. Next time you watch a crime show, appreciate the intricate dance between these elements, knowing that in real life, their cooperation ensures the scales of justice are balanced. Personality psychology studies the feedback loop between traits, motivations, and life outcomes. Personality traits influence motivations, which in turn affect life outcomes. Gordon Allport explained, personality traits, motivations, and life outcomes are interdependent, each feeding back into the others. Positive life outcomes can enhance motivations and develop personality traits, while negative outcomes can have the opposite effect. This feedback loop means that each component continuously influences and is influenced by the others, shaping an individual's personality over time. Applying personality psychology in your own life involves embracing the feedback loop between traits, motivations, and life outcomes. Your personality traits influence your motivations, shaping your life outcomes, which then feed back into enhancing or altering your traits and motivations. Think of each experience as a level in a video game, where completing challenges gives you new skills and boosts your motivation. Embrace the journey, knowing each step shapes your personality in this epic adventure of personal growth. Experimental psychology examines the conjoined relationship between experiment design, research methods, and data analysis. Robust research methods guide experiment design and ensure accurate data analysis. Stanley Milgram noted, robust experiment design and research methods are crucial for effective data analysis. Insights from data analysis further refine research methods and experiment design. This conjoined relationship means that each component is essential to the others, ensuring the integrity and validity of psychological research through mutual reinforcement. Applying experimental psychology in your own life means understanding the conjoined relationship between experiment design, research methods, and data analysis. Imagine your approach to challenges as a blueprint, using robust methods to ensure accurate outcomes. Each step builds on the last, ensuring validity in your decisions. Appreciate the careful coordination behind the scenes, ensuring each action stands up to scrutiny and advances your understanding of your behavior. Counseling psychology explores the inclusive relationship between therapy, guidance, and personal development. Effective therapy provides guidance, fostering personal development. Carl Rogers emphasized that therapy provides guidance, fostering personal development. As individuals develop personally, they can better engage in therapy and apply the guidance received. This inclusive relationship ensures that each component, therapy, guidance, and personal development, supports and enhances the others, promoting overall well-being and growth. Applying counseling psychology in your own life involves integrating therapy, guidance, and personal development. Effective therapy plants seeds of guidance, fostering personal growth. As you develop personally, you engage better in therapy and apply the guidance received, creating a flourishing garden of well-being. Tend to each aspect with care, knowing that each bit of growth supports the whole, leading to a blossoming life of overall well-being and growth. Environmental psychology examines the harmonic relationship between human-environment interaction, behavior, and well-being. Positive interactions with the environment enhance well-being and promote healthy behaviors. Harold Prushansky noted that the interaction between humans and their environment significantly influences behavior and well-being. These behaviors, in turn, improve human-environment interactions, creating a harmonious cycle that supports overall well-being. Each component reinforces the others, highlighting the importance of a balanced relationship with the environment. Applying environmental psychology in your own life means nurturing the relationship between human-environment interaction, behavior, and well-being. Positive interactions with your environment enhance well-being and promote healthy behaviors. Imagine this relationship as a graceful dance. The more in tune you are, the better you feel and act. Improve interactions with your environment, creating a harmonious cycle that supports overall well-being, and enjoy the benefits of a balanced relationship with your surroundings. In sports psychology, athletic performance, mental health, and physical activity converge. High levels of physical activity enhance athletic performance and mental health. John Silva explained that athletic performance, mental health, and physical activity are interdependent, each contributing to the others. Good mental health supports better athletic performance and encourages physical activity, creating a convergent relationship where each element enhances the others. This interconnectedness ensures that improvements in one area can positively impact the others, promoting overall athletic and mental well-being. Applying sports psychology in your own life involves understanding the convergence of athletic performance, mental health, and physical activity. High levels of physical activity enhance athletic performance and mental health, creating a powerful cycle. Good mental health supports better performance and encourages more physical activity. Embrace each element as part of a fitness trio, with each aspect boosting the others. Lace up those sneakers, knowing every step improves your overall athletic and mental well-being. Quantitative psychology relies on a causal relationship between statistical models, experimental design, and data interpretation. Robust statistical models are essential for designing experiments and accurately interpreting data. Jacob Cohen stated that statistical models underpin experimental design and data interpretation, each step causally linked to ensure valid conclusions. Without these models, data interpretation becomes unreliable. This causal chain connects these components, ensuring that each step builds on the previous one to maintain the integrity and validity of psychological research. Applying quantitative psychology in your own life means recognizing the causal relationship between statistical models, experimental design, and data interpretation. Robust models guide your experiments, ensuring accurate interpretations. Think of it as building a rocket. Each step must be precise and meticulously planned. Appreciate the careful craftsmanship behind your decisions, ensuring every conclusion is valid and reliable.